Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Divine Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I shall be discussing The Family Business, Season 3, Episode 4, as we go through these 12 episodes, I do believe. Yeah. I would say the theme of this episode was the Duncan's men aren't really as good as the Duncan women. Like, clearly, they did not go to the same school of assassin and spying as the women did. Because they all fucked up. They all fucked up in this episode. I want to start with Orlando. Let's do that, because he was talking mad shit to Curtis at the strip at the whole house, right? He was like, "You ain't shit, and we don't need you." And Curtis said, "Motherfucker, if you were that good, Daddy wouldn't have called me, right?" Mm-hmm. And what happens? He fucked up. X easily got away, that non-acting motherfucker Tretch, but he easily got away while fucking Orlando was talking to his baby mama Ruby, who conveniently calls at this very moment.
Say, your son, and we never figured out what's up with the son.
What? I need to tell you something about, like, bitch, get it out. Come on, let's speed this up.
And Orlando, your son is in the hospital. Your son is
out there
now a girl. I mean, anything.
You know what I'm saying? He's on fire.
Your son ain't really your son.
I was hoeing. He ain't really your kid. I forgot to tell you. Click. Orlando can't look at a door and argue with his lady at the same time. Like, this is too much for him.
Those men aren't very good at multitasking.
I mean, just orientate your body this way and just be like, he turned around like he was like trying to keep the conversation for somebody. Like who else is out there?
First of all, before they even went in there, they were having this loud conversation in front of the building as X is like, they must be coming to get me. Y'all didn't have that conversation in the car on the way there. This is why the women do a better job. They just slip in, kill, and slip out.
You remember when Paris and Sasha rolled up in there? Smooth, right? They're like,
we in high heels. How did he do it? I don't know.
High heels, going like they about to go. They about to go to the club after this, and they still made the mission happen. Didn't even mess up their weaves. I was like, on it. But then, hold up. How the fuck is Junior gonna be inside the apartment building and go, "Hark, I hear my brother"? That must be Orlando.
Well, he heard the gunshots, so he assumed that it was his brother.
I think they were going for the voice, but all right.
No, gunshots.
I was like, this don't make no damn sense. I'm like, this, it was bad. It was real bad. It's like, "Hark, we gotta go," and no one else hears the gunshots, huh? Also, Charmaine, don't hear the gunshots.
Wasn't she gone? She went to the bank to get the money, right?
No, she called. The reason they were there was because she called. She was, "Hey."
Right. She said, "Y'all gotta be here before I get back from the bank." Because he told her, "Go to the bank." Listen, all I'm saying is,
all right.
She's supposed to be at the bank.
All right.
And what is her job? Because she was like, "You're about to get me fired."
I thought she worked
from what?
I don't fucking know. Her Cardi B impression, like maybe she's a Cardi B impersonator when she.
I figured she had OnlyFans or something, which don't require you to actually report to work, but whatever.
That's true. You know what? Let's go down this road. So when she looked straight like Cardi B in this episode. I mean, from beginning to end, I was like, this is some ghetto-fied shit right here. But why does she have to tell her brother not to look at her naked pictures on the computer? Like, I think that's implied. Like, I think I'm like, if I see something, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Let's leave that over here. But that could have been her job.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on somebody's computer and you click on the wrong thing and then something shows up, like, you've never been in somebody's phone and you're like, and then you swipe a little bit too far to the left and you're like, oh, let me go back this way.
to this point, get very conversation. I don't need to be told that because I'm just gonna keep it moving. And if this is my family member, I definitely don't need them to be like,
he
"Hey,
is fresh out of prison, so
you take it where he can get it." Funny you should bring that up because a porn star named Pinky said that her father who's in prison, of course, was in a very bad situation because the fellow men in prison would get porn that she was in, and then he would have to like not watch his daughter. And I was like, that's got to be awkward all the way around. Or just have your fellow inmate to be like, that's your daughter taking that dick. I mean, I can see that, you know.
I would have just not told nobody.
I mean, yeah, I was like, that's trure. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, you know, it's prison. At some point, you're gonna find out like who your family members is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off point. My point is Tretch can't act. Let's just get that out there. Like, this episode once again proved that this is one of the most non-acting motherfuckers I've ever seen. Like, his scene in the car where he was like, I could shoot you, Elijah. I was like, stop. Just stop all of this right now.
I thought it was hilarious. Whatever.
Terry was like, is he doing that on purpose, David? Maybe he's
Yes, he is. That's the way it's supposed to sound.
He's acting deranged, but you can sound believable. Like, he was comic relief.
I don't think he's supposed to be sounding believable. I think that's the whole point of the acting, is for him to be unbelievable.
Oh, okay, all right. This drama show for some reason got a gesture in it. All right. Him and his sister are both magically comic relief.
Yes.
All right. We're just trying to justify this bad acting that both these actors brought to the table, but that's fine. It's whatever. My point is, I was like, it was painful to watch every time they were together. Hurt me right here. But anyway,
Open an account in her name.
Huh?
How did he open an account in her name without her knowing?
Let's not. That's the least of my concerns. But that's a good point. I mean, hold up. If your parents can put whole bills in your name.
That was like the 80s though, didn't it?
That was early 2000s. No, I had friends who still like.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I never had a bill until I was in college. So whatever. That's y'all bad parenting.
I don't know why people do that. That's definitely a black thing though. That's what I don't know if I said that. That's what needs to happen at BMF. As I said, I just want to say, I'll say it on Sunday if I have. I need big one of them to be like, Daddy put his new apartment in the daughter's name. That's what. There you go. The utilities of that new apartment he's in. Anyway, we're getting off track on shows. Anyway, Orlando is an idiot, and Curtis was right. Next, let's talk about Rio, because he got that ass whooped.
It was 2 punches, and he all laid out.
Well, he also got kicked in the stomach. Also, it's 2 against 1, and clearly he did not go to the school of assassins when Paris went. Clearly.
Got hit by Billy Bob and then the other guy. Like, dude,
how about, I usually complain about the casting, but Billy Bob looked like a Billy Bob. Like, when I looked at him, I said, you are 100% redneck. Like, that's what you are.
Billy Bob Nugent. Perfect name.
It is. I think they actually looked at Billy Bob Thornton and was like, we can't use the whole name because then, we get in trouble. But I was feeling Billy Bob Thornton. Anyway, let's back it up. Why is Rio trying to run an organization, especially a somewhat criminal organization, with no muscle whatsoever? That doesn't make sense. Like, you would think he would have recruited somebody. I mean, Sebastian had Baby and Doll. I mean, at least he had something to be like.
You would think Sebastian would have had some employees there to help him.
Also true. But maybe somehow just Baby and Doll did everything. But he just left them a set of keys and the passwords or whatever, and then just walked away and thought this man who's never absolutely ran it. I'm saying Rio should have called for some kind of reinforcements. Mom, Dad, I need somebody down here to help me out with this, just in case I gotta, put muscle on someone to get some money. He actually thought he was going to intimidate someone with that fake ass hair and an obvious feminine look. Like, nothing about you says I need to be scared of you.
But usually, gay men can fight because they had to fight all the time.
I see where you're going with that. And I'm happy they didn't do that shit. I was happy they didn't do like the cat fight because I would have been like, I would have been like, don't just take the ass whooping and go down, bro. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Because then I really would hit him with a stereotype. I was like, that's not okay. But I was very disappointed, clearly, because Paris would easily would have whooped both these men's asses, and killed them actually, by herself. And then we went open the club, ready to go. So I was like, yeah, it was very bad. So these are two brothers who ain't shit, clearly. Orlando and Rio embarrassed themselves and the family. Sad. Then Billy Bob gives the heat to Mod.
Fire.
Oh, no, heat. No, heat first. He didn't get fire yet because I think he took it from. Oh shit! Oh wait. Okay.
He did for fire.
He gave her fire. It was Sebastian that gave her heat before he left.
Mm-hmm.
So how did Billy Bob get the fire then? Because Alexander just started mass production and just got Alejandro to be his West Coast connection distributor. Excuse me.
It's Franklin site. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how did Billy Bob get the fire?
Maybe Billy Bob is the Southern Connect.
No, that's gonna be Juan when the time comes. Because anyway, that's a future episode. But anyway, it don't matter. Somehow Billy Bob got the fire, gave the fire. She feeling all good. I'm not impressed with her acting. I don't want to say that, but I don't
at all. She's terrible.
She is terrible, right?
She had to give me what I need.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
And
like,
when people pull guns and they just put it right there, we're like, bitch, give me a gun.
You're right.
Like, what are we doing?
And it's fake as fuck. You can tell that's a toy. Water guns in the 80s looked more realistic than that fucking gun.
And they had to change it because
People
were
murdered.
legit. Like,
yeah, people just kids. Black kids in the projects were getting straight murdered. I was like, cause like those guns look legit. I had one. I had a Uzi. It took 4 AA batteries in the back, and it was like poo 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 poo. But I live in the military base, so I wasn't gonna get shot in the hood. So I was okay. But either way, my parents should put some more thought behind that to be like, son, little black kid.
Most of us made it out of the 80s alive. Seriously.
I don't.
It was a lot of shit going on.
Well, I remember like laser tag and kids were getting dropped. Like I was like, oh shit. It's like, hey Bob, can I get a laser tag? I want the real looking one. The one that can get my life threatened. I don't want that fake orange shit. I want that real black shit. I was like, that's not okay. Let's use this as a segue to get into kids. Let's talk about Nevada. Who Curtis is like, hey, could you go ahead and hack this bank account? No bank account number given whatsoever. He's like, just hack into the system and freeze this account. And he was like, got it, Unc. Also, let's just get this. Nevada should not take relationship advice from any man in his family. Like, none of them got good track records. Like, Curtis, no. Like he's fucking he's currently fucking one of his agents or whatever. Orlando, his dick got 2 wars happening in his family, and Junior almost got the entire family murdered. Also, Nevada's
Harris, no.
Nope. Hold, wait.
LC is the only one that got a decent track record.
There you go. But again, he stole his wife from his brother.
They're still together, so
Just saying. And let's not forget where Nevada came from. So I'm like, no man, he should not take advice from any of these motherfuckers. Like, you know what? I'm saying? I got my girl online. Let me work this thing out, bro. Also, I know he has more bass in his voice than Tariq, but he still looks like a fake little thug. Like he ain't really there yet. I'm not feeling it yet.
Getting there.
He's getting, but yeah, he's on the track. He's doing better than Tariq. But I was like, he's playing a little game. He's like, hey guys, thank you guys for hacking. He's gonna tell smart girl on the thing that he's about that life. He's gonna be like, hey girl,
I'm glad it was an actual girl that popped up and not some like secret imaginary creature that was trying to get to know him to get his access to the Duncan heat recipe or something.
That's a good point. That's a good point. They could have went that route. That's true. That's true. I was happy that, and then she legit like shows up later. So like, so that's awesome. Anyway, I'm happy for him. Yeah, I mean, it was good. He's probably the only problem.
Girlfriend before though, didn't he? What happened to her?
He did.
I think he had a little girlfriend, like season 1, season 2.
I don't know.
She popped up once.
Huh?
She popped up once.
Well, maybe while the fighting and shooting and shit, she's like, you know what? I gotta make better decisions. Because being with a Duncan is not good for you. Speaking of that, Elijah. So Elijah, who once again is being teased for being a virgin, which was hilarious. He gives Sasha a good old beef hot dog. This would have been a good conversation to discuss the fact of how bad pork is not for Muslims, and like how she kind of wants pork. Like that would have been a good conversation to be like, hey, babe, you think if I get with you, I can still have a little bit of bacon on Sunday, just a little bit?
She gonna have to sneak and eat it.
Like, I was like,
he's going, okay.
Why does this house smell like Oscar Mayer? I can smell, damn it, girl. I can smell the swine on you. I can smell the swine on your breath. But yeah, I was like, all right, so this relationship is growing. She asked him to come to Miami, and his friend was like, you're not going, you rather be here to be with your girl in Florida? Man, you a virgin. I was like, man, that's not nice, man. Don't be like that. He's just trying to respect her as a woman. Or whatever. You can do on the top of the clothes stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's options. I don't know. I'm saying, and again, I'm surprised that Sasha, if Sasha doesn't know he's a virgin, which I'm pretty sure she don't.
I think she does.
You give these people a lot of
credit. It depends on how far in the series you are.
All right, so I'm like, at this point, I don't know. I don't think she does, because I think that would have been part of the conversation. Like she would have been like, she is a sex addict, but to be like, hey, like I know where you're at, and I'm trying to keep, like, how does she keep her needs at bay? Like she's doing a very good job of like not just going out there getting penis. Like I'm pretty impressed with that. Also, once again, titties out. Why do titties always gotta be out? Like,
of course. I mean, she got them for a reason.
I'm just saying that for some I felt uncomfortable. I was like, necessary. When she on the plane, just out, you know what I'm saying? And then fucking Curtis is in the back all dressed. Also, Curtis is gonna bang the same hoe that Orlando was banging when Brandy showed up and slashed the titer.
He said he's going to cook for her.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
That's what he's saying.
Charmaine is saying, "Come over, give me that good D." He's gonna be giving that D to someone else. I mean, that was so bad. That's what took me to the Cardi B level. I mean, besides the fact of what she was wearing, the way she was acting, but that scene right there, I heard Cardi B when she went after her boy cheating on her again, and then she was like, "I'm gonna get a divorce," but I took him on the trip, guys. I just needed some dick. I was like, "You just sad. You don't make good decisions." Anyway, I'm sorry. I've never been in love like that. So let's talk about the brotherhood. So with Elijah is confronted by X with that shitty ass, that was a terrible scene altogether, but we find out that 76 brotherhood members were killed last season. I'm like, damn. I mean, how many they got left? I didn't even see 76 dudes. I saw like 5 dudes. It was like 5 dudes. Where did he get 76 from? I was like, 6. You lost 6 or 7. Like that's that right. Somebody fucked up with a comma or something. They're like, no, it's supposed to be 7 or 6, not 76. Like that don't make any sense. Their entire mosque probably don't have 76 men in it. Like that don't make sense.
They have different little chapters they probably call in when they need it.
We both agree we want to talk like 5 dudes consistently. like this. Let's not do that. But anyway, it didn't make no sense. Anyway, also the classic line of, if you were gonna kill me, you would have did it by now. Mm-hmm. I need a person to say that and then said murderer says, yeah. Boop. No, I just wanted to talk to you before I kill you. No, I was gonna kill you. I meant that.
Enjoy this delicious hot dog first.
Right. I was like, it's a good hot dog. Pow. That's a good hot dog. Shit. I wanted to see me enjoy and digest it before I killed you. But the line never fails. And I was like, it already irritated me that they usually all do get away though. Somehow the line is perfectly fine, and they always get away with that shit. So we got that. Alexander Cora. So after only 2 crackheads did not die, he is mass produced fucking fire.
That's all the testing they needed.
He got barrels like straight out of Breaking Bad. I was like, I've seen this before. And then Brandy gets paid with stock options. Like, how about you give me a check, like a legit check?
When they started doing it, I was like, something's up with the stock. There's gonna be a whole storyline about the stocks.
It has to be, because it's like that don't make any sense. Like, what drug dealer does that? What criminal says, I'll just take stock options, please, thank you? Like, I need money.
Well, is it really a criminal? But if you remember, because I had to watch the season finale last time, and he was like muscling that guy for the stocks.
Yes. And that guy pops up later. It just irritated me. I was like, stocks. And this dumb bitch is like, thank you. I appreciate it. And once again, now she's fucking Aries. I'm like, you went from fucking one drug dealer / boss to now fucking another drug dealer / boss. You don't make good decisions. Like, this is not for you. Then Dominique is like, my baby, you taught our son how to manipulate women so well. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like,
she was referring more so to murder, but okay, I get it. Because I just felt like Aries was going to pop her off eventually.
I felt pop off. I see your point. I felt like more he meant like break up with her in the general sense, but like, I mean, killing with her would be on the
clearly she don't have a good track record with breakups, so they gonna have to kill her once he's done with her.
Also true. You don't know what she did to that white dude's son, because that relationship didn't go well either. So maybe she slashed a couple of tires there.
And then she got fired from whatever company. Because remember, Aries, like, I looked you up and you got fired from so and so. So she's a liability.
They should have known that. Like, she's a liability on many levels.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, she's brilliant.
But she unstable. She's brilliant but unstable.
Mm-hmm. It's the fumes. Like, if you got the beakers just sitting out there just fuming up the place, you gonna get a little crazy.
And again, to your point, they should have been wearing masks at some point, but it's hard to talk with those, I guess, is what it like as actors.
You don't really wear masks in labs. You have hoods to suck the fumes. Or you just cap the bottle so the fumes won't get all over the labs.
See, Stacey's been in a few labs. Think about that. I don't know what she does in her basement. I don't know if she does, but I'm gonna take her. However she pays for her mortgage is her business. Is my point. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more crackhead research just to make sure that these motherfuckers didn't die.
It should have like Kanan and the uncle. Did some test subjects. Remember they start giving like little.
They died immediately.
Just go to the hood, drop off some heat, wait 48 hours, and see. Okay.
Good. All right. So, shit, 5 of them died. Well, I guess gotta get a new batch. Go back to the scientists. And come up with something new. That was hilarious. But you're right. So that being said, I mean, eventually there will be problems with the drug. Again, I'm not sure why, like, they didn't know that. Like, how did those 2 crackheads live, even though the other ones will not? Like,
they've been doing drugs since they were 15, so they're used to it.
maybe.
The people who try it for the first time, I guess they have issues. If you have a clean system.
Clean bill of health before you start our drug.
Remember, Nevada found the exact formulation to not kill somebody in his research.
True. I was like, Orlando was like, he's like, wait a minute, hold up. He went to the formula. He's like, bam. It was Nevada. Nevada came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my fault.
You sure did.
I thought Orlando came up with it.
Orlando did it, but I think Nevada was like, I found the exact like.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Percentages or whatever
to get over the finish line.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. He can start his own spinoff. Fuck Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Kanan. Just get like Nevada. Like let's take
he turns 18 because he's the heir of 2 different crime families.
That's true too.
So once he matures fully, he'll be running Mexico and the West Coast.
Oh, dude, that's the ultimate crime family. The man speaks like 10 languages, can hack by himself. I'm like, damn it. This
I'd watch that show.
That's a good show. That's a good show. Get like an older actor with some swab, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Christian Keys plays him grown. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe what's the guy from All Black that's like on every show? They got killed off.
Yeah. I know you're talking about Dallas. Let's just say Dallas. So Dallas can play him. Dallas can play him now that he's been transformed into another man. It's whatever. There you go. I watched that. Let's fast forward 30 years. He looks like in his 40s actually. So fast forward about 20, 30 years and be like, man, yeah. That would be awesome. We got the beef, hot dog. We got the fire. Same hoe. I wrote that down. Laptop. I wrote that down. Hoes are important. You got to write down. Let's see. Alejandro did that. Oh, okay. My bad. So Alejandro finds the Cuban cigar to show that Juan has struck back in his fight for Consuela. And he is not happy. He's like, I must avenge. Oh,
I really need to step my game up. I need some warring factions to be fighting over me.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's getting in the comments. Our channel just haven't got big enough, but people fighting over you. Don't be like that. Yeah, people offering rings and shit. We just got to get the right subscriber base. You'll get there, Stacey. You'll get there. Then I asked the question, how is Alejandro, who's still trying to rebuild his organization, big enough to be the West Coast distributor? It's like him and like 2 people. It's just him, his sister, and that old dude who makes good barbecue. Like, he don't have a crew.
Some black teenager that has connects with the CIA.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna say some black teenager who's at college who says, you know what? They got colleges there too. To be like, hey. I know you never thought about this because obviously you didn't go to college, but they do drugs in college. Have you thought about that? Like, oh shit. It's like my whole
Melody.
Huh?
That's Melody.
I know, right? Just to be like, wow. I was like, oh my God, I was like, this is crazy. I was like, they should be like, we just gotta go to school and just sell drugs there. I would be like, I'm off this show. I was like, don't do this. But yeah, anyway,
I brand it into some type of study aid. And then they can come out with a heat drink or a fire drink for the kids.
They should branch out, right? They should be like, hey, like you don't need Red Bull, a heat. It gives you wings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then like they fly.
And an itchy butt.
You may experience constipation and dry mouth, but
it goes down smooth, but it comes out a little toasty.
Got a little spice. I got that fire. I was gonna get that fire. Fire ass. I was like, oh man, this. It was weird, those commercials. Thank you for that. For that video. I don't
like that episode of South Park when they talk about Chipotle.
Remember, Carmen's ass was just burning with fire. I was like, that shit was hilarious, man. Like South Park took it too far though. It did. Like when the movie, I stopped with the movie. When the devil was fucking Saddam Hussein, I was like, I'm out. Like he was chasing him with the dick, like Saddam Hussein was in hell, and like the devil was like trying to. It was I watched it in the theater in Texas, and I said, "Yeah, I'm out. Like I can't do this no more. This is it for me." When I watched the Simpsons movie and they showed Bart's penis, I was like, I'm out. Yeah, they did that. They did that shit. I was like, I'm out. This is too much. Everybody got their limits. These are mine. My bad. Anything else for this episode?
No, I think we got everything.
All right. What do you think about Chippy's wig?
Terrible.
Okay. I just wanted you to say it because that shit always looks bad to me. And her teeth.
Yeah,
teeth, like
it's like some weird thing going on down there.
There are 2 seconds away of popping out her mouth. Every time it's like she's one yell from just bloop, this thing just falling on the ground. I'm like, what kind of shit you got going on? And then she was like, again, she was like, oh, Rio, we haven't seen you in weeks, baby. We miss you. Where the fuck's your daughter? Like, you don't call Paris, you don't mention Paris. Rio, lonely in Florida, you would imagine he don't call Paris just to be like, just give me a fake text. I mean, no actor's gonna be there to respond, but just be like, hey, girl, I miss you. I'm out here getting my ass whooped. Please come. That would have been a perfect opportunity for Paris to come back. Episode 5. Come back to Orlando. Come back to Florida, Miami. Help out her brother Rio. That would have been a perfect segue to do that instead of Sasha and Curtis. And how many times is Curtis gonna say, "I'm almost about to catch him. I'm about to catch him. If I leave, I can't catch him." I'm like, we get it, bro. We get it. Like, you were the only one that could caught him at this moment.
Yes, technically, he was right.
But then this is my thing. He gives them the apartment number over the phone. He tells Junior the apartment, but then says, "I'm gonna text you the address." Why don't you just put it all in the text message so he don't forget the apartment number? I didn't get. I was like, this is bad. This is bad. And you only have a half hour. How the fuck did you know that? Like who told you your window?
She said a half an hour.
She did.
I think she did. I think she said, you need to be here within half an hour. By the time she get back from the bank. I guess it takes half an hour to get to the bank.
All right. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. All right. I mean, again, they're acting. Tretch and old girl's acting was so bad. I just tried to block it out.
I heard her little tiny apartment. I was like, wow, her little tiny apartment.
Yeah.
Like when you walked in and the bed was right there, I was like, oh, okay.
That's some Tyler Perry shit. That's the Tyler Perry set up right there. And I was like, oh, bro. And the dialogue, I tried so hard, but like that whole Elijah fucking Tretch argument was hard to
make me kill myself.
I was like, I'm going. Oh, that knife looked fake as fuck, dude. I'm like, oh man, this whole it's like why? It hurt me. Just all of it hurt me. Rio's ass whooping looked legit though. Like when he was on the ground, he got kicked a couple of good times. I was like, I felt that. I was like, that seems. Oh, and then Curtis is beating up everybody. Would they still really explain why he was fighting in the damn strip club?
He did it.
And then are we trying to imply that he had a history with Kim, the madam, or something? Like they actually had history or something? I thought maybe.
No, that was another Duncan that she's connected to.
Oh, all right. So it's like
she was like, this is not enough money to cover all this.
Oh, Orlando's like, baby, you know I pay my bills, baby. I pay for all these hoes. I got you. That's what I'm saying. Like how much of the Duncan Motors money is going straight to the strip? You remember they were paying like $10,000 a year or some crazy shit? Like, remember? And he's like, I bought all you guys year-long memberships. So you did such a good job. And then they immediately got their house broken into by Consuelo. Like almost like by the end of the episode, I was like, these guys are horrible. Like, you have no security. They ran into your house very easily. Like, you need to take back all the whole access and be like, no, bros, you guys do not deserve the whole access. You did not earn it. No. Oh, thank you so much, AOB. We do appreciate it. We do our best. Let me type and say, thanks. Thanks. You don't need to watch series. Just watch us, because watching the series will hurt you. You'll be like, damn, why am I watching this bullshit?
It is entertaining. Don't tell them not to watch.
No, I was kidding. Yeah, you're right. We've watched worse.
So, X stole Elijah's gun. Is that gonna come back?
I didn't even notice that, but I guess so. I mean, like, if he was going to frame Elijah for a murder, like that would be something. Like if he killed one of the Duncans and then like framed Elijah, but why would Elijah do that? That don't make any sense. And then Elijah telling brother minister that he wants to tell the Duncan family. I'm like, I'm not sure what the point of all that was. I mean, he can call Sasha and just tell her, you don't need brother minister's permission to talk to your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't make any sense.
Orlando did not take Nevada on his driving lesson. Doesn't he already have his license? So he has a car.
And I mean, yeah, but not necessarily. But they could have bombed. You know, they're rich, right? They could just bomb a car as a promise gift to be like, once you figure out how to drive, like here you go. That don't make a lot of damn sense. That's a very expensive car. No one knows he has the gun though. Like, why is it that has not been addressed? To be like, let's. I thought he went to the range. I thought London took him to the range. I thought she went shooting one time. I thought maybe I'm getting her confused with Tasha and Sean. I don't know.
Rock and chicken.
It's all. Oh yeah. Also, Queens starts tonight. We will review that Saturday. But Queen starts tonight, so we got that. Yay. Papa Pope is 74 years old. We posted about that, so yay. And I mean, so anyway, please join our community section. I'm starting doing some posts there to try to get our social engagement up. Please like and comment on our comments. I'm not joining Instagram. This closest thing you're gonna get to us having some kind of Instagram or Twitter account, because that's just too much shit. I mean, one platform. That's what you're gonna get out of me. Anyway.
So the Oval's tonight, right?
Huh?
The Oval?
Yeah, Oval too. So tomorrow we're gonna do the Oval. Tomorrow we'll do the Oval. I bought the season pass to make it easier, because watching anything on BET.com app is shit. Like, that app is straight shit. It's 2 minutes of show and then 5 minutes of commercials. It's the worst experience ever. I'm like, and then it still buffers. Like, I'm like, God damn it, BET. Like, the app is shit. I was like, you know what? I'd rather just give Apple $22 and just pay so I can just watch it straight up. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I'll be watching that in the morning while I'm at the gym. And then we can talk about it in the afternoon. You guys see what's going on with Bobby Bottom. Apparently he, Max, and Lily are going to, and that white girl are going to be in a room together. You know, those three, they left the safe house. Like, the three left the safe house. Eventually they hook up with Lily at some point and they have a conversation. So yeah, I was like, maybe we'll see where that goes. As I see on my Facebook feed, they're trying to give you some of the tea, if I may, for that, trying to get with the vernacular. Anyway, anything else for this episode? All right, then, guys. Thank you very much again for watching. Please like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. We're gonna get to 1,000. I need your help to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna do all this because we're family, because it's a family business. And this channel's family. We put the F in family, or fuck it. Either way, there's a lot of F's going on. Hold up. Last night, watched the Real Queens of Hip Hop on ABC Network. It was really inspiring. Oh, okay, Gabe. Oh, okay, I get it. So I guess they're trying to lay the foundation for this show. So they went out to the historical queens of hip hop. Is what she's saying. That's awesome. It'd be interesting to see how many of those women actually make it to the show. Because I know there's a few actors, there's a few entertainers who said they're going to be on the show, but long term, they really should try to get Queen Latifah and all of them in there, almost to play themselves. Would be interesting. Again, are they going to mention Little Kim, like the actual character, woman in the show, like Big Small? Because apparently they came up during that same time frame. So it'd be interesting to see, how much this act, the nasty bitches, were actually interacting with real hip hop groups. I promise you, if they call themselves nasty bitches more than once, I'm gonna give them one. But if they do it on a regular basis, I'm shitting on it. Like I am, because it's insulting. Like, it's insulting. Like, I'm like, why? You don't need that. You don't need that. All right. Eve was a pit bull in the skirt. I remember that. I mean, I was like, that is actually much more inspiring than nasty bitches. Like, you do better. Do better.
She's a soon-to-be mother now, so.
Oh, what's up?
She's a soon-to-be mother now.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's awesome. That's what, his 7th baby child. I mean, her husband got a lot of kids. I mean, a lot
of money too. So,
I mean, you can pay for them, you can have them. I mean, much like Nick Cannon, but I mean, he ain't got that kind of money though. He ain't got Nick Cannon money. I mean, Nick Cannon don't have that dude's money. That guy's a billionaire, isn't he? See, black women, you need to get yourself a white man billionaire. That's how you do it.
Fuck up, ladies.
That's right. Hashtag run the world. Fuck up. And not in the drug world, because those motherfuckers go to jail eventually. That's not good for you. You need men who actually
got no legal claim to his illegal money.
That's one of the best lines. I mean, Sorry Show should say that shit. Like, Big Meat, both Big Meat and Terry's baby mamas, their mamas should tell them that. Little girl, you ain't got no legal claim to his illegal money. What you gonna do, girl? Oh, so yeah, like I said, so anyway, we'll do a power book 2 thing of the week before that thing airs. So that'd be like early November. We'll do that. Anyway, guys, we're going too long. I'll see you lovely face tomorrow for the Oval.